Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing my savings account program from 10th grade. So, I made this simple program that tests basic account transactions and showing how much balance you have basically. So, it's like a simple menu here. I printed these options for, the user so they can choose, and then I open this while loop so I can perform multiple actions without, not just one action and then having to redo the thing again. So I open it with true so that we can always have it until we exit, of course. And then now we have this num input variable. I could have probably named that better, which takes in an integer as an input, saying choose the options 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now on to number 1, which is make a deposit. So we're processing a deposit. We get the deposit input with integer input, and then now we get deposit processed. I should have definitely put the depositing phase actually here, not in number 2. I have no clue why I put it here, but this is like a recurring error in this program. Um, Now on to number 2. So processing withdrawal, make a withdrawal. Um, Now we create a variable called withdrawal. I could have also named it better. And again, it's an integer. And then now we apparently have $1,000 in our balance default, and then add the deposit because from number 1, and I have no clue why I did this here, not in the number 1 itself. And now we're deciding if amount of money can be withdrawn or not by seeing if the balance dips below $0 or not. And if it does, then we just deny it, and then it shows the maximum withdrawal amount, and we ask them to put the withdrawal amount again. And then if not, then we do withdraw it. And of course, again, I didn't put the withdrawal process in number 2, but in number 3. So in number 3, which is just checking the balance, just print a simple line using formats to obtain the current balance, which is a variable I made here. It's by showing the balance minus the withdrawal. But at the same time, that's just wrong. um, and now in the quit, of course, we just break the loop so we can quit. And then this is for, you know, preventing errors from happening because a user accidentally typed something else than 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have to be a number. Um, so these are the corrections I made. I declared the variables beforehand, so now that the programs work, actually, I'll show you how it actually goes. So it's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's what you want to ideally do, or in my case, I thought that would be the ideal case. So let's go 1, then we deposit, let's say another $1,000, and now deposit's processed. Now we're going to make a withdrawal of $500, and withdrawals processed, and now obtaining the balance, and now we have $1,500 in our balance. So now we can quit. But the issue is, not all people will make a deposit and then withdrawal and then obtaining balance and then quit. They might just, make a withdrawal or just make a deposit or just look at the balance. But if I do withdrawal, then let's do like 500. Then we just say deposit is not defined because it isn't. We don't define deposit until where? Yeah, we just don't. We just skip number 1, which is where we define deposit. So we wouldn't have, this is basically an invalid variable. It's just not defined. And again, if we want to just obtain balance, then we wouldn't have balance variable nor the withdrawal variable, because withdrawal variable gets defined here and the balance is over here as well. And yeah, so basically how I fix this issue is, since it's saying that the variables were not defined, I can just define it outside the loop. And as I said earlier, I should put these processing deposit here, not in, you know, the withdrawal phase. So that would be correct. And we would delete this line because it's unnecessary. Now over here, so we will put the current balance. Oops. And delete this line to make it correct. And that should be it. So let me try again. We can just do make a withdrawal 500, and now withdrawal works. And let's test obtaining balance. Oh, whoopsies. Did I not define something? Oh, I did define this in here. So what I should do is, what I should do is just delete this current balance and just do a BA minus equals. And now we can just replace the CBAs with BAs. And that should work out. So let's try it. Obtain balance. And bam! So it basically works. And quit. And let's test this last part. Let's put like 10 invalid selection. So it does work. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned from my mistakes. And you know, this is relatively a simple program that anyone could write, basically. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.